Consider a simple pendulum attached to the block of mass capital M, moving horizontally in a smooth plane. Now, here you see there is a block of mass M. This is a block of mass M, and the coordinate of the block of mass M is x1, comma y1, and we fix this is origin is 0, 0, and x is the distance along this direction, along the distance between the block of mass M to the origin. So the block of mass M is moving along the direction x. Now a simple pendulum is attached to this block of mass M. So there is a simple pendulum of there is a bob of mass M is attached to this mass M. If the block of this mass M is raised to certain height, and if it is released, you can expect oscillation. So there is an oscillation along this direction, and the angle between this L and this vertical distance, this is equal to theta. This is your theta is the angle between these two. Now let us fix the coordinate of this mass is x2 comma y2. x2 comma y2 is the coordinate of this one. Now the distance, the vertical distance or the height is minus L cos theta, because this is along the minus direction, and the horizontal direction, this component is L cos theta. Now let us say this 0, 0 is the original coordinate, and with respect to this original coordinate, bob of mass M is moving and the pendulum is attached to this mass M. Now let x1, let us calculate the kinetic energy of the mass M. So in order to calculate the kinetic energy of the mass M, first let us find the coordinate x1 is equal to x, because the distance from the origin to the mass is x. So x1 is equal to x, y1 is equal to 0. Therefore x1 dot is equal to x dot, and y1 dot is equal to 0. So the kinetic energy T1 is equal to half m into x1 dot square plus y1 dot square. This is the square of the horizontal component of the velocity. Y dot is the vertical component of this velocity. So this is x1 dot square plus y1 dot square is the velocity. So half m v square, this is the kinetic energy. Now substitute x1 is dot is equal to x and y1 dot is equal to 0. This kinetic energy T1 is equal to half into m x dot square. Now what is the potential energy? Potential energy is 0 because y is 0. Now let us calculate the kinetic energy and the potential energy for this bob of mass small. For this, now the coordinate of the mass small m is equal to x2 comma y2. The coordinate of the block, the mass of the block, the mass m of the block is x1 comma y1. For this present case, let us assume x1 comma y1 is the dummy coordinate. Is a dummy coordinate. So now let us calculate x2. Dummy coordinate I mean, for this problem we can assume x1 comma y1 is equal to 0 for calculating the kinetic energy and potential energy of the bob of mass here. So the x2 is equal to, so with respect to this mass capital M, x2 is equal to L sin theta, y2 is equal to minus L cos theta, by assuming x1 comma y1 as the dummy coordinate. So the origin may be origin for this particular problem. You may consider x1 is 0 and y1 is 0. It's a dummy. Now adding this x1 y1 with x2 y2, we get x2 comma y2 with respect to original coordinate. Original coordinate 0 0 is actually your real origin. So now what is x2? x2 is equal to what? L cos sin theta plus that x. So x2 is equal to x1 plus L cos theta. So x plus L sin theta. y2 is equal to minus L cos theta. Now let us find the velocity x2 dot. x2 dot is equal to, here this is x2 dot is equal to x dot plus you differentiate here this L into if you differentiate sin theta it will be cos theta, again if you differentiate theta you will get theta dot. So x dot plus L cos theta into theta dot is x2 dot. y2 dot is equal to L, and if we differentiate cos theta we will have minus sin theta. So this is sin theta, and minus into minus will be plus, and theta dot, this is theta dot. So now let us find the T2, that is the kinetic energy of the bob of mass small m is equal to half m into x2 dot square plus y2 dot square. Now substitute x2 dot and y2 dot that we have already calculated. Once if you substitute, you will get this half x dot square plus L square theta dot square plus 2 x dot theta dot L cos theta. So that is the kinetic energy expression. Now similarly, now let us calculate the potential for this product, the bob of mass m. So this is raised to this distance. So the potential energy is equal to mg in the h. So this value mg, what is the h? It is equal to, because we are the dummy origin is here. x1 y1 is the dummy origin. So with respect to this origin, minus L cos theta is the height. So mg into minus L cos theta. Therefore, let us calculate the total kinetic energy. The total kinetic energy is equal to T1 plus T2. Already we have calculated the kinetic energy of the block of mass m. T2 is the kinetic energy of the bob of mass small m. So once if you add, you will get T is equal to half x dot m x dot square plus half small m into x dot square plus L square theta dot square plus 2 x dot theta dot L into cos theta. Now the total potential energy is equal to sum of V1 plus V2. V1 is the potential energy of the block of mass m, so which is 0. V2 is the potential energy of the bob of mass m, which is minus mg L cos theta. So this is your, once if you add, this is the total potential energy. The Lagrangian of the system is equal to L minus V. Sorry, T minus V. L is equal to T minus V. T is the total kinetic energy, V is the total potential energy. Find the T minus V, that is called as a Lagrangian. So now you substitute the value that you have already obtained for T and V. This is half m x dot square plus half m into x dot square plus L square theta dot square plus 2 x dot theta dot L cos theta. And since there is a minus sign, minus V, so if you substitute for V, you will get that the term will be plus. So plus mgl cos theta. So this is the total Lagrangian of the system. If the block of mass m, which is attached with the simple pendulum, is moving along the x direction. Now, suppose if you consider one more problem. Suppose the block of mass m is connected to the rigid support by a spring of spring constant k. So if you define k is the spring constant, and then here this is the block, and the simple pendulum is fixed with this block of mass m. Now it is moving along the x direction. The block of mass is now fixed with the rigid support. The previous problem, it is freely moving. The block of mass m is freely moving along the horizontal plane, but here the spring constant is connected with the block of mass m. Now in this case, the potential energy of the block of mass m due to the spring is equal to half kx square. Previously the potential energy is only due to the gravitational potential energy, which is 0. But here, since there is a spring is connected to the block of mass m, and there is a potential energy due to the spring. you have to include. So half times kx square is the potential energy, and the potential energy of the Bob is minus mgl cos theta, that is already calculated. So the total potential energy is equal to v1 plus v2, which is equal to half kx square minus mgl cos theta. Now the kinetic energy is the same that we have already determined. And the kinetic energy for the block of mass m as well as the kinetic energy of the bob of mass m that we have already determined, which is the same in your previous problem. So now let us take the same value, same expression from this previous problem. Now the Lagrangian of the problem L is equal to T minus V. T we have already calculated, half m x dot square plus half m in the x dot square plus L square theta dot square plus 2 x dot theta dot L cos theta. Now here the potential energy is mgl cos theta minus half kx square. So this is the Lagrangian of the system. So the system is given. You must be able to write down the potential energy and the kinetic energy. From this you can determine the Lagrangian. If Lagrangian is available, you can easily obtain the Lagrange's equation of motion corresponding to each generalized coordinate.